on a chilly February night.
At forward. At forward.
Greetings, everyone, from Chicago, the host of the 1988 All-Star Game. Alongside the terrific Clark Kellogg and our reporter David Aldridge on the sidelines, I'm Kevin Harlan. And Clark, this terrific city has produced some greats, and 4 of them playing tonight.
You're exactly right, Kevin. The Windy City, Chicago, has produced Mo Cheeks, Isaiah Thomas, Doc Rivers, and Mark Aguirre, all All-Stars, and I'm sure they've got plenty of family and friends in attendance to enjoy their performance on the court.
Yep, so much to celebrate. And Clark, is there a common thread when you think about a Chicago-type player?
Well, I certainly do believe there's a common thread. When playing outside or outdoors in the Windy City, the perimeter shot can easily get blown off course, so you got to be able to get that thing to the rack and in a straight line fashion, and that's something all Chicago players share in common.
A lot of high flyers, you're right. And your West All-Stars, Fat Lever and Magic Johnson, the guards, Alex English and Karl Malone at the forward spots, and in the middle, Hakeem Olajuwon. For the East, it's Moses Malone inside, and Dominique Wilkins with Larry Bird, the forwards. And in the backcourt, Isaiah Thomas and Michael Jordan.
And you look at Larry Bird and Magic Johnson, rivals since college. Early on, no love lost between them, but over time, they've become friends.
3-on-3. Wilkins passes to Jordan. And so it looks like it'll be still with the West All-Stars. Clark, you see Larry and Magic together in those Converse ads. They've become really the faces of the NBA.
And, Kevin, I think they've inherited the mantle from the great Dr. J. He's done such a great job representing the league all these years, and certainly he's left it in good hands with those two.
That's a great comparison. The West All-Stars shooting their first free throws here for the night.
You know, on the floor, Keem just doesn't have a physical advantage. He's also very mentally tough. He brings a lot of focus to his game.
And Michael Jordan winning the dunk contest yesterday, Clark. Can he add to his trophy case tonight?
Kevin, I think his teammates want to see him win the MVP. I think they're going to give him as many touches as he needs to have a chance to do it.
Ooh, that'll be fun to watch. Here's Jordan. Great defense that time from Lever. Fat Lever is a remarkable rebounder for a player his size. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. He dishes it to Malone. Lever trying to break free. They get the rebound. Malone, no luck.
You know, even though it's a point-blank range shot, that's not an easy one, especially when the defense is that tight.
And plenty of subplots to this game. For more, let's send it over to David Aldridge. D.A., take it away.
Thanks very much. Now, this story has never gone away over the years, guys. Isaiah Thomas is, of course, a native Chicagoan, but you'll still hear some boos today from Bulls fans. That's because at that All-Star game a couple of years ago, people questioned whether Isaiah froze out Michael Jordan. And some people still believe it. Guys, back to you.
Yeah, that story has not gone away. Thank you, David. For what it's worth, Clark, Isaiah Thomas denies there was a freeze-out, and Jordan himself says, I never said it, so what do you think?
But the reality is, we probably never will know the full story.
And the Eastern All-Stars favored to win tonight.
Star power and firepower. Veteran IQ and smarts, but you never know. The West has quite a bit of talent, too.
Indeed, they do. English misses.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
That puts them in the lead. Bird's got his second bucket.
How about this list? Players who have never missed an All-Star game in their careers. Jerry West, Bob Pettit, Larry Bird, Isaiah Thomas, and Hakeem Olajuwon. Those last three playing here tonight.
Here's Malone following the basket by Larry Bird. Shot clock at 5. Here's Lever. Malone trying to break free. A shot's good from Lever. And tonight's All-Star MVP will have a $5,000 check presented in their name, Clark, to the Thurgood Marshall Black Education Fund.
A great cause in honor of a terrific American.
There's got to be some excitement, maybe even, Clark, some butterflies playing in the All-Star game. You want to prove you belong out there.
I agree with that, and there can also be the temptation to try to do a little too much, maybe get flashy, but with these players still getting a feel for each other in the flow, a lot to be said for making the simple play.
Nevertheless, a great honor. And starting last season, Clark, Michael Jordan's scoring went through the roof.
Averaging over 37 points per game, partner, and he's kept close to that pace this season as well. Remarkable.
Right. Wow.
Hey, you want to talk about elite scores? Alex English immediately comes to mind. He's another level scorer, folks. I can vouch for that.
And the East with some Ewing comes in for Larry Bird. And it's Rivers in for Isaiah Thomas. The West also making some changes. Abdul-Jabbar's checked in for Olajuwon. Worthy comes in for Karl Malone. And it's Drexler in for Lever. And Kareem looking to set the career record for all-star scoring. Isn't that something?
It really is. Needs just 10 points to do it, Kevin, and you got to love his chances. I mean, that's a layup for him, pun intended.
Yeah, a good one. And here's Abdul-Jabbar. He'll bring it up for the West All-Stars. Trailing by 2. And Kareem Abdul-Jabbar with the most all-star appearances by far in NBA history, Clark, and all-star in every season of his career except one. And in that year, he was injured.
Yeah, and at 40 years of age, matter of fact, the youngest player tonight was only 4 years old when Kareem made his first All-Star appearance. That player, Brad Daugherty.
No kidding.
That's right.
And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. Pass to Rivers. Looking for Ewing. He gets it there. Patrick Ewing is a load inside the paint.
And with Patrick Ewing leading the way, the New York Knicks finally competitive again. The big man has quickly found a rapport with rookie point guard Mark Jackson. They are a team on the rise. Look at that.
Hey, Clark, the record for points in the All-Star game is 42, set by Wilt Chamberlain back in the 1962 All-Star game.
And, you know, a lot of Wilt's records seem virtually untouchable, but I don't think that one is. With all these great scores, who knows? It might be broken tonight.
Oh, wouldn't that be fun?
Magic Johnson in his 8th All-Star game now, 2nd in All-Star votes this year, and he hosts his own All-Star game in the summer in L.A. as a fundraiser. And I understand it's quite an event.
Count that one. And if there was a snub, Clark, for this year's All-Star game, many felt it was the sharpshooter Dale Ellis of the Sonics.
Well, you take a look at what he's done. He's the only top 10 scorer in the NBA who was not an All-Star.
The Tennessee Volunteers should be here. Tie game and some big points being put up on the board. Clark, as we wrap up the first.
16.
Welcome back, everyone, to the 1988 All-Star Game here in Chicago. As these great fans hope Michael Jordan can bring home the win and the MVP hardware.
And the head coach of the East, Mike Fratello, his first time coaching in the All-Star game.
Rivers out there with Jordan. Then there's Bird. And there's Dominique Wilkins. And it's Ewing in at center. So that's who the East All-Stars start the second with. Kicks it out to Johnson. Olajuwon left side. Another shot. Malone trying to break free.
You know, defensively, I think Ewing is one of the great intimidators. Certainly changed that shot.
Here's Wilkins. Ewing dishes to Wilkins. Bird passes to Jordan. Over McDaniel. And stolen by Malone. And they're on the break. And it's blocked by Jordan.
With defensive prowess and nearly a 7-foot wingspan, it's a lot harder to get a clean look on Jordan than most guys.
Tremendous pass from Bird. He can do it all. Clark, amidst this all-star celebration, labor negotiations between the players and the NBA continue.
trying to find their way through this current impasse, Kevin, and looking to avoid any interruptions to this game that we all have a love affair with.
Yeah, I know you and I hope they can find some common ground.
Please make it happen soon.
Wilkins passes to Ewing. Here's Bird, and he finishes nicely on the way. And now a 4-point East All-Star lead.
Larry Bird had it going last night at the Legends game, trying to fill it up tonight as well. And, you know, so far I like the effort from both teams. It's an exhibition, but each team showing great pride. They're getting after it.
And the East with some changes. Kevin McHale, he checked in for Wilkins. And Thomas subbed in for Doc Rivers. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Offensive rebound, McDaniel. Count it, good. And the 6'8" forward from the Seattle Supersonics, Xavier McDaniel.
Now in year 3, he's got to be excited, making his very first All-Star appearance.
Strong player from Wichita State. And Clark, so much talent for each side, but they got to develop that chemistry on the fly, don't they?
Exactly, and that's what the coaches will be looking for down the stretch. Which group of players really complement one another and give you the best chance to win?
Best All-Stars shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Second team foul.
And the first one at the line is good.
Hakeem Olajuwon. 2 shots.
And Olajuwon drops them both. And here are the East All-Stars. Bird right side. Over McDaniel. Ewing the pass to Thomas. Johnson with the block.
Tell you what, the long arms and great wingspan of Johnson, well used and suited for the shot tonight. And Coach Mike Fratello, a colleague of ours, coaching in the All-Star game, standing tall amongst a bunch of tall guys in the NBA. You know, his dad was an amateur boxer, and, you know, I think that background gives Mike a lot of confidence as a coach.
Jordan in the corner. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Off the mark, and he's 2 of 8 for the game. Here's Lever on the money from 12 feet away. Lever's got the lead up to 2 now for the West All-Stars. And Clark, not easy for these coaches to put their stamp on the game. Only a 1-hour practice yesterday to get acquainted and move through some sets.
And you know, Kevin, it's not about necessarily practice time. A few offensive sets is all that's needed. I think it's how you manage the players and give them a platform to have fun and do what they do.
That's a good point. Aguaya's checked in for McDaniel. And now let's go over to David Aldridge with a report on Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Thank you, Kevin. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar is the oldest All-Star in history. This is his 17th game. No one else has been in more than 13. To put that into context, there were 6 players in yesterday's Legends game that were younger than Kareem. Magic Johnson says he respects Kareem more than anyone I know because of the pride this man has in whatever he does. Kevin, back to you.
He is a very proud individual. David, thank you. And Kareem's coming out here, Clark, after spending 2 days in bed with strep throat. I mean, it's remarkable.
And, Kevin, that's exactly the pride Magic was talking about. And that's why it seems like every game we do, Kareem is adding to some type of record that he's already established. Tonight, he could very well become the leading scorer in the history of the All-Star game.
Isn't that phenomenal? They call him captain for a reason. He is truly the leader of this entire NBA.
Yes, sir.
And the West has made their imprint here in the early going, Clark.
Unfazed by those that are predicting otherwise. They're playing with a lot of confidence and maybe a little bit of an edge, too.
Yeah, you can see it, can't you?
Yep.
And Michael Jordan, not only last season's leading scorer by a mile, but Clark Kellogg this season, he is in the running for the Defensive Player of the Year.
He is the true definition of a two-way player. Gets it done at a high level at both ends.
Bird finds Thomas. Jordan with it. Good, and the assist goes to Thomas. Jordan's got 10 points in the game.
Hey, the defense has the right idea there, but Jordan has the skills to overcome the contact.
The pass to Olajuwon. Here's Johnson, and then Johnson with the dunk.
Magic Johnson leads the league in assists, and he's also got the most assists in All-Star game history. He processes the game at another level, folks.
East All-Stars foul.
The West All-Stars have been perfect so far from the free throw line, 6 for 6. Throw good, Lever.
Trent Lever is not the biggest guard. He makes big impact on the game because he plays with such intensity at both ends of the floor.
Catching up on the changes for the East. Malone's checked in for Ewing. Doherty comes in for McHale. Wilkins is checked in for Larry Bird. And it's Rivers in for Isaiah Thomas. And so it's Lever who brings up the ball for the West All-Stars. And Worthy throws it down. Well, Clark, there was some question whether James Worthy would actually play in this All-Star game.
Yeah, he's dealing with some tendonitis in his knee, and because of that, I think his minutes very well could be limited.
Yeah, he's got to pay attention to the big picture, doesn't he?
Yep.
The kick out to Wilkins. Jordan against Drexler. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to go on Clyde Drexler.
Smart play that time by Jordan, using the pump, baiting the defender, and he bit.
This is his first free throw of the game. He hits the second from the line. The West leading by 3. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. To the paint, here's Abdul-Jabbar and Kareem, the elder statesman. 19 years in the NBA. Decades of dominance. And the basket by Malone.
Moses Malone is not only a 6-time rebounding champ, but he's also a 10-time All-Star. He gives the Washington Bullets some real muscle inside.
And here is Lever. Here's Drexler. That's in there. Lever with the assist. Drexler's got the lead. Back up to 5 now for the West All-Stars. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. West All-Stars out in front, up 5. We'll see you after halftime for the big. And we welcome you back to the second half of the 1988 All-Star Game here in Chicago. Great performances from these players, whether it's their first time participating or their 17th. And the East has possession.
You know, you get into the latter stages of the game, and it's normal to wonder who will take home the MVP trophy. It's certainly one of those accolades that's mentioned when you talk about the great ones.
Getting underway here in the second half. Here's the 5 for Brad Nelson. They've got Malone. Lever is out there with Johnson. Then it's Olajuwon, and it's English in at the small forward. Here's Jordan, and the shot is long. And of the players in tonight's All-Star game, Clark, 2 have won MVP trophies in this game before. Larry Bird and Isaiah Thomas.
And how about this, Kevin? Thomas has won 2 out of the last 4 years. If he was to get 3 MVPs, that would put him in some rarefied air, tying with Oscar Robertson for second most.
Off target there, that would have pushed the lead to double digits. Here's Jordan. Olajuwon grabs the miss. Olajuwon's got his 8th rebound here tonight. And the East is trailing.
And, you know, a lot of these fans, Kevin, are really behind them. But in an All-Star game, I think they really just want to see highlight plays from both sides.
I know you and I do.
Yeah, I love it.
Johnson draws the double. Olajuwon kicks to Johnson. Pass to Lever. Some nice passing here by the West. 6 to shoot. Here's Johnson. The West again cannot hit. The East trail by 9. Offensively, Clark, things have sort of fallen apart for him.
And they need to recover as soon as possible. And Dominique Wilkins is the go-to scorer for the Hawks. No question about that. And he's embraced that leadership role as well. Obviously, a huge part of the Hawks' success.
Here's Olajuwon. Malone controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Malone's got the lead up to 9 now for the West All-Stars.
Boy, cleaning up the glass and sending it right back down. Malone earning an extra possession for his team.
Patrick Ewing's checked in for the East. Ainge comes in for Dominique Wilkins. And West also making a switch. Donaldson's checked in.
And, you know, most of these guys are accustomed to having their team's offense built around them. It's an adjustment for them now to figure out who's going to get the rock most of the time.
The silky high release from Alex English.
You know, people said Alex English was too light of frame, too skinny, not athletic enough. Well, how about this? He's playing in his 7th straight All-Star game. So much for being too skinny.
Jordan, the pass to Bird. It's rebounded by Donaldson. And you think about it, Justin Clark, how about the all-star reserves? Guys that start normally are the stars of their team. How off the bench on a team of stars?
Kevin, excellent point. For players who are used to starting the game, probably a rare experience coming in off the bench and trying to get it going. But I think these guys so enjoy being part of this, that sacrifice is not much at all.
You're exactly right. Catching up on changes for the West. Abdul-Jabbar comes in for Malone. Clyde Drexler has subbed in for Lever. On Kareem running low on time to set that scoring record, Clark.
Kevin, there's still enough time left in my mind for him to do it. I would love to see it happen. No guarantees that he gets back to this game next year.
Drexler dishes to Johnson. He lobs it up. Magic Johnson delivers passes with such pinpoint accuracy. Wow. And if there's a rival for the size and athleticism of Michael Jordan Clark, it might just be Clyde Drexler.
I don't think there's any question about it, Kevin. The Phi Slamma Jamma alone can take flight with the very best of them.
Yep, great athletes. Jordan, the pass to Bird. And it's Bird with the jam. And Larry Bird winning 3 straight MVP awards from 1983 to 1986.
You know who the last player was to do that?
I know I'm going back to the 60s something. You tell me.
Yeah,
I know you
Bill
know.
Russell.
Yeah, right.
It's Bill Russell, 1960 to 63.
Of course. I'm glad we bring him up. A legend.
Yep.
Good on that shot, and with that, the West All-Stars lead is cut to just 11 on the basket from Jordan.
You know, there's been talk about adding a 3rd referee to NBA games. The commissioner and the rules committee are in favor of it, and they plan to put it before the Board of Governors at the next meeting.
Thomas kicks to Jordan. Down low, and Patrick Ewing with the slam.
The #1 overall pick in 1985, and it was an all-star rookie season for Patrick Ewing. Hurt last year, but nice to see him back where he belongs, right in the all-star game.
On the wing, Johnson. .16 feet away. Tries again. And Donaldson gets it to go. And the West leads by 13. And the 7-2 center from the Mavericks, James Donaldson.
You know, I think he's the only lefty in this game. Larry Bird and Danny Ainge right left-handed, but they shoot it with their right hand.
You and I have talked about this before, but defending a lefty is different than defending clearly a right-handed shooter.
Throws you off just a little bit, Kevin.
And he makes that one. And Magic Johnson, Clark, made it clear coming into this game that he wanted the challenge of defending the great Michael Jordan.
He certainly did, and the West as a team will certainly have their work cut out for him trying to slow that guy down.
That is going to be fun to watch. And Ewing sends it back. Back to Jordan. Gets it off. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for it. And so it's the West All-Stars. 13 points up at the end of the period.
The West All-Stars. 16.
Welcome back to Chicago for the 1988 All-Star Game. The grand finale of what's been a tremendous weekend to celebrate the NBA. And the West All-Stars have possession.
You take a look at the landscape of the NBA, and I tell you what, that Central Division, dominant. How about this? 36 games above 500 combined.
Michael Jordan is out there with Rivers. Then there's Moses Malone. Then there's Gordy. That's Wilkins in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 out there for the East All-Stars. Passes it to Drexler. That's good, and it's Elijah Wan with the assist. Well, you look at that Central Division, all 6 teams on pace to make the playoffs.
And, you know, Chicago got off to that great start, Kevin. Then they cooled off just a bit. Now tied with Detroit at 3 games behind Atlanta. Those teams are braked up pretty good.
That misses off the backboard. And it's Rivers with the ball. He brings it up for the East All-Stars. 15-point game. Down the stretch here, the West is leading Clark.
Getting it done, handling their business in fine fashion. And I tell you what, it's been a really entertaining game.
And Moses Malone Clark, the wily veteran for the Washington Bullets.
And you know, Kevin, his coach Wes Unseld says Malone has really added a level of aggressiveness to the Washington Bullets.
And he brings Clark a championship pedigree to the team.
No doubt.
The West All-Stars making a switch here. Levers checked in. Here's Johnson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Johnson's length makes him hard to deal with inside, which is why he's able to draw fouls.
Shooting for West All-Star, Magic Johnson. Taking 2 shots.
And Johnson drops them both.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Jordan passes to Malone. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Hakeem Olajuwon.
There's no let-up in Malone's attack. He is relentless, which makes defenses nervous. And after the Central Division, the Midwest has been the 2nd most competitive division. Those teams are sitting at 10 games over 500.
Johnson finds Olajuwon. Back to Johnson. It's Lever high post. Some nice passing here by the West. Here's Olajuwon. Rebounded by Doherty. And Clark in the Midwest. Those Rockets are really making a push.
And they're doing it behind Hakeem Olajuwon. To me, he's the best center in the NBA. They certainly got a chance to give the Lakers a run for their money.
Oh, yeah.
That is super efficient, getting in deep and then taking advantage.
Johnson, the pass to Olajuwon. Olajuwon with incredible footwork for a big man. And Clark, when you look at Hakeem Olajuwon's Houston Rockets, here is a team making a lot of moves.
I tell you what, their trade for Joe Barry Carroll and Sleepy Floyd paying huge dividends. They're certainly on the rise in my mind.
Yeah, a lot of people like those moves. Johnson with it. Picked up by Rivers. Chalk up 2 there. Johnson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And Commissioner David Stern in the house tonight. Since taking over 4 years ago, he's done a remarkable job helping guide this league to new unprecedented heights.
Exactly. The West leading by 15. Here's Lever. He kicks to Worthy. Lever taking his time here. Malone against Olajuwon. Good work defensively by Malone. One thing the league has done since Commissioner Stern has taken over Clark is really marketing the league around its stars. And I like that type of strategy.
I agree with you, Kevin, wholeheartedly. And what better time to highlight those great stars than tonight? Amazing talent, compelling personalities. The league is certainly on a great trajectory.
It absolutely is.
And Fat Lever snubbed a year ago, now a first-time All-Star, well-deserved. He leads the league in triple-doubles, one of the original stat sheet stuffers, averaging 9 rebounds a game as well. Best by a mile for NBA guards.
Catching up on the changes for the East. Bird, he's checked in for Doherty. And Thomas subbed in for Rivers. English, he's checked in for the West.
Surprising ups for the little fella. Isaiah Thomas saw the opening, took it, and threw it down.
Here's English. No good on the shot. The East All-Stars go the other way with it. Here's Jordan. That's good. And it's Thomas picking up the assist. Thomas got his 4th assist in this one.
You can't say enough about his individual performance. I don't think you can overstate it. I mean, even if the all-around team effort's been lacking, this guy's been on top of things.
Pass to Olajuwon. Shoots over Malone. Nice move. And Olajuwon finishes inside.
You know, right now, I don't know if there's anybody better than Hakeem the Dream Olajuwon down low. Automatic when he gets it in there.
Good on that shot, and with that, the West All-Stars lead is cut down to 11 on the bucket from Wilkins. And the foul called on Michael Jordan. That's it for him. He's fouled out of the game.
He came in with the aggressive mindset, but didn't quite know how to pull back.
Danny Ainge is checked in for the East.
Danny Ainge.
1:32 left in the fourth quarter. English dishes to Johnson. Back to English. Another spoon-fed basket for Magic.
Terrific feed that time by Johnson. The moment he sees he's got an open option, he makes the pass.
Wilkins, that's good.
An absolute bully in the lane. Nothing the smaller defender could do there.
The West leading by 11. English, high post. Working on Wilkins. Here's Malone. It's hauled in by the East All-Stars. Thomas, it's a wide open look. The three-pointer, no good. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the West. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. And stolen by Malone. Here's Thomas. Kicks to Wilkins. Oh, he's like a lightning bolt. Dominique Wilkins.
Oh, the human highlight reel. Add another one to his package.
Here's West now. They have a 9-point lead. Here's Johnson. 11 feet out, and he hits it.
That just about does it. Only question is, what's the margin going to be? Look, I don't like to be premature about this, but this thing is done. Overcooked.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Malone. Wilkins pulls it in. And not much left to play for at this point, Clark.
Kevin, you leave it all out there. You give it your all and let the chips fall where they may. Just was not their night.
Johnson outside. And the West All-Stars seal the deal. Mild underdogs coming into the game, but Clark, the night was there.
Yeah, you know, it's all about fun and games and entertainment in these All-Star games, but somebody's got to...
Yeah. One jump, click to click. Hit boy, but I ain't like you kids. They know what time it is. Peel off Lambo tire skid. Doing the most. Imagine you and me close. I'm too ahead. All of the homies can't call me they friend or call me they mans or call me they woadies. 40 belows, my heart is still cold. I got it in course, revving the motor. I'm getting changed, they won't see me slip through the cracks. Shorty is enemy, she let me crash. Two-person party, we having a bash. What you think all this for? She told me go lock up the studio door. She acting up like it's the movie awards. For real, for real, for real. You gotta love it. That's for real, for real, for real. It's 20 on my feet. That's for real, for real, for real. I just left out H. Lorenzo and Max Field. On me, we still can't build. I be solo on the real. Kept it 1K, that's how I'ma stay. She wearing safe, but she not a safe. All 10 down, that's how I was raised for all of my days. One jump, click to click. Hit boy, but I ain't like you kids. They know what time it is. Peel off Lambo tire skid. Doing the most. Imagine you and me close. I'm too ahead. All of the homies can't call me they friend or call me they mans or call me they woadies. 40 belows, my heart is still cold. I got it in course, revving the motor. I'm getting changed, they won't see me slip through the cracks. Shorty is enemy, she let me crash. Two-person party, we having a bash.
Don't jump, click the click. Most these guys is counterfeit. I'm in the hood without a you never know, might see some she love me cause I don't. I'm local but still out the mix. This flip by the wrist, talking slick. I'm rich but I never. She fine but still I won't commit. genuine the bachelor. If I want it, I got. And my Amex say I'm platinum at the car wash with a bad one. Take a pic with me, then tag them. Can't call me they friend, or call me they mans, or call me they worldies. 40 below, my heart is thick.
Won't jump click to click, hit boy, but I ain't like you kids. They know what time it is. Peel off Lambo tire skid. Doing the most. Imagine you and me close. I'm too ahead. All of the homies.
Really want at me. Lockdown still doing up Cali. Gingerbread man can't catch me. No. Flexed up like they really move Pally. I don't want just at me. I just want money that's calm. Teenage, never worry about acne.
I ain't never. She calm, so I added to the. Madison, but I'm calling her Maddie. Like Mads try to send me the addy. What's a right, then I left at the alley. Like Dre don't look too shabby. Jordy ting come from the valley. Like I just wanna. Give me that.
Yeah, miss, I really want. Baby, she. I made that. I tell her. She wanna tell me she love me. I tell her I'm cool, so I tell her. Yeah, my little. Nah, she don't want hate me. She like. Yeah.
Like Dre too forward, Dre too bait, Dre too nuff.
Like Dre too nice.
Keep on assuming I don't correct. I call you bluff.
Like I call you bluff.
Y'all think they're nice,
y'all think they're nice.
You ain't buff.
Like you ain't buff.
You looking rough.
Like you looking rough.
So just give me the stuff. Like give me the stuff.
She moving forward, she ain't important. Give me the love. Like give me the love. Like I want something you got for me, baby. What's up? Baby, what's up? I wanna, baby, let me.
She don't know what I'm about. Let me give you a head start.
Let me just give you the.
Yo, Dre the best. Dre the best. Say it with chest. Yo. She ain't under the rest. No, she ain't feeling no stress.
No.
I'm like, come here, baby. Sit on my lap, run your hand through my dreads.
So you not feeling me? Sit Felix, come like friend of me. Like Oliver Twist, she. Yeah, get separate, ready, we steady beat. Special miss, what's the recipe? I give her like 4, give me 10 of it.
She want the best of me. And pray that she.
Pull it, that go, la Charlie. All these wanna party. She don't wanna with my squad, nah. She wanna love on me only. Yeah. She don't wanna love on nobody. Nah.
I don't wanna go, I'm already gone. Blinders, drawn to the vacancy. Ride fool, I'm a fool. I'ma lose all decency. Lose all decency. Either ride in a fantasy. That blinders, drawn to the vacancy. Nigga, ride. Tune to your frequency. Nigga, fool, I'm a fool. Lose all decency. Lose all decency.
Oh, so you gone, right? Oh, so you gone, right? Ooh, oh, so you gone. Gone. You be gone like the when I be gone like Chicago. I be gone like the when I be gone like a Wendy. If you be gone, I be gone like Chicago. If you be gone, I be gone like the Barbara. he gone, I be calling the wind. Fuck me, my brother, you supposed to be king. You said you really would care. You said you really would be there. All of your latency frequently throwing my frequency off. When you vibrating the same, when you vibrating the same, when you vibrating the same. Might be so gone at that Monica, you be gone like Chateau. You got a pass in the front seat, I got a pass in the back seat. You got a pass in the front seat, I got a pass in the back seat.
Every single time you got me. You got me. Every single time.
I've been losing my patience. Validation. How many times did I pray for this? Tell me who's on my side, really. Can't count all the nights, really. Took a lot to put my pride aside. I walk through fire trying to find my way. Sometimes I can't find the words to say. I come alive when I find my peace when I disown, I believe in shooting stars in the red flick up. Guess it's been long way home. It's the season, got my rings, all colors make them look all. Slow up, slow down. New I found, I've been running to you. Slow up, slow down. New I drown. I've been running from you. Loose screws. Every time I get jaded, I accuse you. Everything that I do for you. You know I've been tripping over the taste. I disown, I believe in shooting stars in the red flick up. Guess it's been your way home. It's the season, got my rings, all colors make them look old. Slow up, slow down. New I found, I've been running to you. Slow up, slow down. New I drown. I've been running from you. I've been running to you. I've been running from you. Guess it's me. I'm the one. Gotta praise God for the things that I done. Look off.
That's hard. You always gotta shut up, God.
woman rise, walang makakatigil. Brown, brown woman rise, alamin ang iyong ugat. They got nothing on us, nothing on us, nothing on us, nothing on us. Island woman rise, walang makakatigil. Brown, brown woman rise, alamin ang iyong ugat. They got nothing on us, nothing on us, nothing on us. Isang bagsak.
Yo, the story arc, if it don't involve no matriarch. Some mothers work from the ground up, they craft an air like ATR. With the butterfly sleeves, naka-Philippine na pag nagsalita, mga banat ay wag magtaka kung ako ay makatabulok na sistema. Kurakot sa pera, bagsak, but we put in our heart into darkness. They putting these in the office. Or you thinking you schooling, but you lost cause you best see the boss while atop this. But look at my ate, she moving so cold. Can't hold a candle to her when she glow. Flick at the wrist with that ilaw she hold. Panago sa ilaw, she dripping in gold.
We pulling up in a jeepney. All of my soldiers greet me. Hand me bandanas. See me for my country. I live in for my country. On the low for my country. They got evil plans in the devil's hands, but I don't pray cause I organize. They got new ways to impose strength, but I teach mine how to mobilize. We don't fight for the money, for the greedy, for the want is our freedom and the right to live on our motherland.
Island woman rise, walang makakatigil. Brown, brown woman rise, alamin ang iyong ugat. They got nothing on us, nothing on us, nothing on us, nothing on us. Island woman rise, walang makakatigil. Brown, brown woman rise, alamin ang iyong ugat. They got nothing on us, nothing on us, nothing on us. Isang bagsak, God is up in every lifetime. We don't take no except the oppressors. If you step out of your line, I will protect what's mine. Kahit merong rosaryo, sino magdiligtas sa'yo? Mulat sa dagat hanggang mundo, proclaim it was ours, the high and the low. These women are gods, you already know. Roots deeper than water, they're in a village, a river. You'll be in a minute like Nevis Fernandez. Have you for my tribe, quickly regret it. Abani ko sa kamay, at isang mikropono sabay. At ang tapang ko, gaya ng inay. At halimaw nang sumasabay. Mga bara nyo lahat sablay. Mga rappers na puro bangkay. Kaya Filipino phenotype, kayo monkey mestizo white. But give me that moreno like, that Rufio Aquino type. My lolas they be speaking like, those Bali songs and I read the need no hype, two tongues are sharper with the mic. I need no in my history like, from a loud readers weaving tight. They until one might just turn the Cino light. Hacienda like Aquino right, Rodrigo. My titles left and right, when smoking mirrors fill the night.
So let it be known, if you don't already, Pinays have always been part and parcel, if not imperative and critical to the struggle. Filipinos are no strangers to wielding our own power. Of all the privileges that exist in this world, none of which you may be a benefactor of, there is at least one you bear, and that is the privilege of having been born a Filipina. Your DNA contains building blocks made from the mud of over 500 years of resistance and survival, and when you are ready, sis, we'll be right here, right here, right here.
Island woman rise, walang makakatigil. Brown, brown woman rise, alamin ang iyong ugat. They got nothing on us, nothing on us, nothing on us, nothing on us. Island woman rise, walang makakatigil. Brown, brown woman rise, alamin ang iyong ugat. They got nothing on us, nothing on us, nothing on us. Isang bagsak.
Rocket Man drop on the green. Rocket Man got your man. Rocket Man fly to Japan. Rocket Man he don't ever land. Rocket Man, Rocket Man, Rocket Man, Rocket Man, Rocket Man, Rocket Man, Rocket Man never out of gas. Rocket Man another bag. Rocket Man too bad. Rocket Man way too fast. Rocket Man, 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 Rocket Man racks in my pocket, man. Diamonds they dripping like Aquaman. My
life is sweet like a chocolate. I do not with them operatives. Think I might start a monopoly, ooh. Think I might buy me an Ivy League school. Mom couldn't buy me the popular shoes. Now I can get her a proper masseuse. I'm on a whole nother league, money on level Vegeta. Super Saiyan, you are not who they believe, faking like you are Medea. I'm just saying, I'm a couple of beans trying to make peace in Korea. Got me up like a lease, freaky like, oh my God. Rocket Man, like it's Rotterdam. New whip, dashboard hologram. Overpriced, like it's big baller brain. Roll the dice, might get out of hand. Rocket Man drop 100 grand. Rocket Man got your man. Rocket Man fly to Japan. Rocket Man, he don't ever land. Rocket Man, Rocket Man, Rocket Man, Rocket Man, Rocket Man, Rocket Man. Rocket Man never had a gas. Rocket Man another bag. Rocket Man poop too bad. Rocket Man whip too fast. Rocket Man, Rocket Man, Rocket Man, Rocket Man, Rocket Man, Rocket Man, Rocket Man. Vroom, I might just valet park my Rari on the moon. I might just throw a party in my room. She call me daddy, issues Kim Jong. Oh, I'm with my crew, yeah. Shut your mouth, the cloud, upper echelon, up the clouds, yeah. I wide rolling now, don't put her on a pedestal. I put her on a better views, put her in some better shoes. Now she's making better moves. VVS is on the ring bezel. You were way under the sea level, going up till I hit fall settle. They say my flow is on God level, God level. I am not with y'all devils. You cannot bring me to y'all level. I got it covered on all levels. Rocket Man drop 100 grand. Rocket Man got your man. Rocket Man fly to Japan. Rocket Man, he don't ever land. Rocket Man, Rocket Man, Rocket Man, Rocket Man, Rocket Man, Rocket Man, Rocket Man. Rocket Man never had a gas. Rocket Man another bag. Rocket Man poop too bad. Rocket Man whip too fast. Rocket Man, Rocket Man, Rocket Man, Rocket Man, Rocket Man, Rocket Man, Rocket Man.
Listen like opera, I make it swoon. They know my name when I swear the lanes, they still ask who that is. She at the house party, hope she don't play the kid. Can't hear my phone, I'm on airplane mode, I'm still on 2%. Don't hit me right now, don't hit me right now, don't hit me right now, yeah. Don't hit me right now, don't hit me right now, don't hit me right now, no. Don't hit me right now, don't hit me right now, don't hit me right now, yeah. Don't hit me right now, don't hit me right now, don't hit me right now.
I ain't opposed, she threw the and I ain't opposed, fighting the lows. I wear the sheepskin, but I am the wolf. I am the poster child, finessing the line that's posing and clothing and lying to open and hoping these to try.
I frown, I sizzle, they nibbling, they lying, they fibbing it, they charge, they treasuring, they quiet.
Swoon, they know my name when I swear the lanes, they still ask who that is. She at the house party, hope she don't play the kid. Can't hear my phone, I'm on airplane mode, I'm still on 2%. Don't hit me right now, don't hit me right now, don't hit me right now, yeah. Don't hit me right now, don't hit me right now, don't hit me right now, no. Don't hit me right now, don't hit me right now, don't hit me right now, yeah. Don't hit me right now, don't hit me right now.
Man, let me call you back. I'm doing something important, trying to get these racks. New day, new flight that I'm boarding. All of my important. I seen you call, I ignored it. I got 10 toes on the pavement, but my mind is in orbit. Gorgeous.
I say a prayer to bless mine. This ain't a quiz, don't test mine. I ain't in wheels, but I get. You ain't a mentor, you get by. Yeah, I ain't not for nothing, you know I'ma get it. Yeah, I ain't not for nothing, you know that I'm winning.
Hey, I got the listen like opera, I make it swoon. They know my name when I swear the lanes, they still ask who that is. She at the house party, hope she don't play the kid. Can't hear my phone, I'm on airplane mode, I'm still on 2%. Don't hit me right now, don't hit me right now, don't hit me right now, yeah. Don't hit me right now, don't hit me right now, don't hit me right now, no. Don't hit me right now, don't hit me right now, don't hit me right now, yeah. Don't hit me right now, don't hit me right now, don't hit me right now.
It's your one and young Weezy, man, it's too easy. Different for every season, showing me they the feel relaxed, it's like that therapeutic. She take that down, call back so she won't think I need it. I gave my Rolls Royce some wings. Jury so cold I could freeze. Hey, first time I called Elliot, gonna tell me to spend $250. Now my chain costs $500,000, and I'm plotting on a silly Billy. Made $25 million, I said Now all of these me better, Shorty say she like me, cause she sliding through the trenches with me. Give her $1 million worth of game, like I'm wallowing Gilly. Weezy one, I'm Pluto riding, it way too easy. I put your in CC, Celine, Chanel if need be. You really actors, you should've been on TV. You talking like you turned up, you really TD. It's your one and young Weezy, man, it's too easy. Different for every season, showing me they I the feel relaxed, it's like that therapeutic. She take that down, call back so she won't think I need it. Made it out of jungle, my ball ain't got no jumper. My uncle, never met but I still love you. Remember that from way back? That in the hood with that made my pillow. This ain't that what you looking at, and we didn't update the roster. You can tell it's a rich posture. Y'all gon' want on spitting it proper. That school I was searching my locker. Who did your jury? It look like brass. One of your bro should've stopped you. It's your one and young Weezy, man, it's too easy. Different for every season, showing me they the feel relaxed, it's like that therapeutic. She take that down, call back so she won't think I need it. If I don't post and I go ghost, it's gon' be for a reason. Just got my reading and my reasons. I'm booked out the region. This jury call on me, I'm freezing. No way I'm anemic.
Put up to those photos, man, it's too easy. Y'all gon' like judo, snatch a line. I got a different places, different seasons. They playing the position, cutting her off too easy. I started off R&B stars right at the band. I have on the west coast, think that I abandoned them. I have I can change climate. I threw the money on it to the price up like I designed it. Hey, put the presidential on the that little IG in a car. Pop out that night and double lock. In the car.
It's your one and young Weezy, man, it's too easy. Different for every season, showing me they the feel relaxed, it's like that therapeutic. She take that down, call back so she won't think I need it. If I don't post and I go ghost, it's gon' be for a reason. Just got my reading and my reasons. I'm booked out the region. This jury call on me, I'm freezing. No way I'm anemic.
Gonna be easy to me. I got a bankroll. Doing what I say, so cause they on payroll. I got all purple on my shoes, I look like Saints Row. If I let you take my flick, you better catch my angle. Said he want no vibes, came back like I never left. Said that she came back, now she thought you got my real love. Girl, that was another test. Said he want no vibes, came back like I never left. Only do it if it feel natural, I can't force it. They say where you get that swag from, I bought this. If you ask me, then I'm number one, but that's my opinion. You could go check the stats yourself, just start sounding in it. Tryna compete with me in the same lane. Around, I made my own way, see if they maintain. Feeling like I'm almighty, so fashion, yeah, fashion fanatic, yeah. To money, yeah. The money, yeah. Got so much on me, you would think I be. Yeah. I guess that's what happens, yeah. When you really got it, yeah. No, it's gonna be easy to me. I got a bankroll. Doing what I say, so cause they on payroll. I got all purple on my shoes, I look like Saints Row. If I let you take my flick, you better catch my angle. Said he want no vibes, came back like I never left. Said that she came back, now she thought you got my real love. Girl, that was another test. Said he want no vibes, came back like I never left. What you tryna talk about? It ain't about money. I don't hear no notification, not the bank calling. Got the keys, I could pick a door like the warden. You can't even floating. What even what happened? I'm like a virgin in Paris. Oh, that's embarrassing. Boy, my son, carriage. We having fun with this still. I can tell that you overthinking. I could do it with my eyes closed. You can see that I'm barely blinking. Fashion, yeah. Fashion fanatic, yeah. To money, yeah. The money and yeah. Got so much on me, you would think I be. Yeah. I guess that's what happens, yeah. When you really got it, yeah. No, it's gonna be easy to me. I got a bankroll. Doing what I say, so cause they on payroll. I got all purple on my shoes, I look like Saints Row. If I let you take my flick, you better catch my angle. Said he want no vibes, came back like I never left. Said that she came back, now she thought you got my real love. Girl, that was another test. Said he want no vibes, came back like I never left.
Board members.
Your girl on panic, iced out my wrist Titanic. Like 2-1, I'm on my savage. No airport, but claim my baggage. I'm on the run. Yo, gon' choose, I'm on the up. The boy and the man, I'm all in one. But I used to be the one that caught the bus on the red light. I don't need transit, only crew, no friends. When you see me, that's it. They ain't even like me last year. Now they know my face. China on the page, we be in a place like the K.CD. They watch me like I'm on TV. Brought this back, but I ain't got receipt. Coking up Bobby Flay when I'm on this beat, yeah. They got me in a bad place. Might crash the whip in the valley. All about my cheese, it's a rat race. If you win it first, you in last place. They got me in a bad place. Might crash the whip in the valley. All about my cheese, it's a rat race. If you win it first, you in last place.
20 women on me, fall like Titanic. Sounded like Do Re Mi, like a zombie, running empty. You can see my show it to your hubby. Please don't get annoyed, you be talking like you got a point. I got hundreds in my pocket, I got hundreds from Detroit. Spend it on some things that I don't need because I do enjoy it. Don't be playing with my feelings, baby girl, it's not a toy. I'm the best out, sorry that you left out. If you thought of something opposite, then go ahead, bounce. Never care about nada, go ahead and make me care now. Turn my feelings off and now I'm ready for my close-up. Closer, closer, she be getting closer. One more step, your relationship is over. Good to meet ya when you're coming over. Trying to put my hand around your itty-bitty shoulder.
They got me in a bad place. Might crash the whip in a mile. All about my cheese, it's a bad race. If you win it first, you in last place. They got me in a bad place. Might crash the whip in a mile. All about my cheese, it's a bad race. If you win it first, you in last place.
Breakfast for all my pretty foes, and my boyfriend look like DiCaprio. I could strike a pose where you pose the bro. Get the angle right though. Way too much of me, that's an overload. Flow, that's a begin to grow. That's the antidote. That's a miracle. That's the answer. Apple in my throat, surfing on the road, way too sensitive. And my hands are cold. Need a fatty go. Feel like Kami Sands overused with that paper butter. I'm a killer queen, you lie to me. Think I need a quarantine, cause I'ma walk at Halloween. I read it in the prophecy. I need I let it do it. Yeah, 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 that's the answer. Yeah, 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 flow, yeah, yeah, yeah.
I don't care too much, I don't cry a lot. Interviewer wondering if I'm not. Need an honest, cause I lie a lot. She ain't ginger, but she got a. Can we turn this up to a higher notch? They don't wanna dance, they just tryna mosh. Let her somebody else, cause it's icy high. Hey, I'm in the back of a Jeep, bad chick in the wheel in the passenger seat. Ain't nobody with me, got a bachelor's degree. You can skip me when you, cause I enjoy the dreams that I have when I'm asleep. Back in the city and I'm back in the streets. When they see me out, know they ask if it's me, and I say, yeah. Back in the city, back in the city, back in the city, back in the city, and I'm back in the streets.
That's the answer. Yeah, yeah, back in the city. Flow, yeah. I'm seeing 5D like I'm better than Eddie. I got the hot pot running, I'm a little unsteady. I told my grandma I'll be back when it's ready, but I'm a liar. The other band on me and the polygraph goes haywire. Polymath, polyglot, Paul wants a cracker, but I just like a lip smacker. Ethereum, got up in a hit the ceiling, got up out the water, feeling like Popeye, yeah. Feeling like Popeye, yeah. Whole Foods, cause I be feeling like Popeyes, yeah. Freddie, I'm a killer queen, lie to me. Think I need a quarantine, cause I'ma walk at Halloween. I read it in the prophecy, I need it. Allergic to it, and I'm very yeah.
Back in the city, yeah. Back in the city, back in the city, back in the city, and I'm back in the street.
That's the answer. Yeah, yeah, back in the city. Flow, yeah, yeah, yeah.
In my light, yeah. 눈더미 같이 쌓인 일들은 in my light, yeah. 난 얼마나 더 많이 또 일을 해, yeah. 사람들은 잊지 않을까 내 이름 세 글자를. 덕분에 우린 하루 두 번의 아침 해를 burner. 다 집어쳐 오늘 밤 we party. 난 다 밀었어 오랜만에 we mobbing. 계획을 바꿀래 갑자기. 내 새로운 노래가 rockin'. On the speaker, 사진 찍고 싶어. Yeah, just take a picture. Yeah, 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 yeah. Feeling all this. Yeah, 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 yeah. 남기지 말고 오늘 밤을 넌 아끼지 마. 너가 데려온 친구들 전부 세워놓고 그 음악 볼륨을 키워둬. 천장을 뚫어버릴 정도로 술잔을 들어 in the air. turtle in the air. Tonight we ain't got limit, baby. 내일 내가 살아 있을지도 if it, yeah, if it, yeah, yeah, if it, yeah, if it, yeah, yeah, if it, yeah, if it, yeah, yeah, if it, yeah. If it, yeah, yeah, if it, poppin' tags for the night, yeah. Meet up extra early, get it started, yeah. Or gonna meet it, 내게 말을 해. I don't recognize your friend's face, 소개시켜줘 나랑 놀게. 원하면 함께 chillin'. 내 폰은 represent tonight. Yeah, I'm finna represent, we hire 음악 오늘 파티에 멋진 옷들로만 몸을 걸친 상태로 오면 돼. Take pics for him. Snap, snap, ooh, snap, snap, ooh. 맘에 든 애들 bang, hey. Snap, snap, yeah, we down for the night, ooh. Bass bumping right, ooh. I done lost count, ooh. We don't rap like that, we don't flex like that. 술잔을 들어 in the air. 음악을 크게 틀어 in the air. Tonight we ain't got limit, baby. 내일 내가 살아 있을지도 if it, yeah, if it, yeah, yeah, if it, yeah, if it, yeah, yeah, if it, yeah, if it, yeah, yeah, if it, yeah. If it, yeah, yeah.
내 옆에 기분 좋은 사람, 기분 좋은 vibes, yeah. 난 곁을 타고 있어, 기분 좋은 life, yeah. 어디 갈까 오늘 밤, yeah. 내 도착지는 space, see me in the stars, yeah. 난 연락이 와, 전화가 와, 내 목소리 듣고 싶대. 내 파티도 와, 술자리 있다고 받은 수많은 초대. But I'd rather be with you. 우리 둘이 취하면 훨씬 느낌 좋아. 음악 들어 make the mood. Ay, we take it higher every day. 큰 목걸이 하나 하는 거보단 힘 19개. 하나에 500만 원이면 한번 계산해. 500만 원 next 19, that means I'm getting paid. Yeah, grinding every day. Yeah, 손으로 모아 pray. Yeah, yeah. Look, 나름 겸손해. Yeah, 너무 감사해. Yeah, 민씨가 주는 나 필요 없어 꾸준히만 하면 돼. Yeah, let's get it.
Traigo a... Bien prendida en la Toyota, todos andamos pelones y siempre... Ahora pues, ándale, no te me pases. Ahora pues, ándale, llámale a tu flota, yo. Tengo unos carnales que te tupan del cantón. Yo no fui, no sé quién, ande que rapopón. Un chingo como tú que se tira. Esto es 100% México, no mato el rucón. Con cadena diamantada que hace juego con sus clavas. Siempre carga la lavada al billón. El rucón, su gente ahí estaba, todos la sala tejana. No queda ni oro, repleta la cacha con las más bellas muchachas. Al ruco siempre lo guachan y saga. Dígala, con juegos, no se nada, ya saben aquí quién manda porque traemos a... Bien prendida en la Toyota, todos andamos pelones y siempre... Ahora pues, ándale, no te me pases. Ahora pues, ándale, llámele a tu flota, yo. Tengo unos carnales que te tumban el cantón. Yo no fui, no sé quién, ande que rapapón. Un chingo como tú que se tira. Esto es 100% México, no mato el rucón. La fiesta no se acaba, se escuchan. Y algunas son a la voz del rucón. No para de las más caras. Ruque llega el malillón, el ruco es de familia. Versace siempre su envidia, los haters llenos de envidia, no creen eso de la Biblia. Me gusta andar por la sierra, crecí entre los matorrales y aprendí a sacar las cuentas nomás con tanto costales. Me gusta burlar las redes. No queda ni vallas, de oro repleta la cacha con las más bellas muchachas. Al ruco siempre lo guachan y saga. Sígala, con juegos, no se anda, ya saben aquí quién manda porque hemos siempre en la Toyota, todos andamos pelones y siempre. Ahora pues, ándale, no te me pases. Ahora pues, ándale, llámale a tu flota, yo tengo unos carnales que te tupan el cantón. Yo no fui, no sé quién, ande que rapopón, un chingo como tú que se tira. Esto es 100% México, no más vuelta el rucón.
Hey, I really love my I hope she don't take me for granted. I really spent $500,000 on the house for granted. I'm really out here dancing. I'm really not romantic. I really got that patty. Hey, I really know it's 80. I really ran and got it out the mud. I seen turn. Now all the way on the west side with my chain out. I done seen some of the best. Keep my head up.
I done seen some of the best. Seen I made mama throw a fish fry. You can get your whip wash if you donate them $1 or $2. We could never be one cahoot. That'd be hard for us to do. Yeah, I don't cut these. I'm just in it for one thing. A lot of me don't care the truth. T-Rex my right. Won't you just be my? I've been through so much before, so it'd be hard to show emotion. I gotta close my eyes to see my thoughts now. Walked in there with all my chains, and that's how I'm gonna walk out. You know we do not be for fame. Get walked down, they ain't pick him up, he got my on. Creep me and I forget him. You know it make the world spin, dollar bill. When he in the deep end, he be playing defense. A week, he got sharks around
I
him.
really ran and got it out the mud. I seen turn. Now all the way on the west side with my chain out. I done seen some of the best. Keep my head up.
I really went and got it out the mud. I seen turn. What you all the way on the west side with my chains out. I done seen some of the best. Keep my head up.
Had to get back on and caught these trying to steal the style. Talking like you in that field, you better not get caught out of bounds. With me Vikings, if they see some sweet, they take it down. You know I couldn't break it down. Red key, orange seats, nectarine. Out here sleep, boy, my purse bigger than your dream. They put money in my pocket, I respect it. I'm in some phone, I can't pronounce it, these giant European. Really told them get. They weren't showing enough love, I finessed them at it. I don't give a. I really still get active. I will that in traffic. Right now. Prefer my.
Really went and got it out the. You know Gucci do my bucket Supreme 35 years. Real Tim's 50,000 each of my uncles and it's appeal them. Total efforts on our own, no we don't feel them. I really get them through the hunt. I really know they watching if you see me playing down forever gon' have that. Fourth quarter had it over, you know Gotti by the year. I still miss it, I see my in a minute. A year and a half, I was there the whole sentence. No, I don't want them bag on my and I'm still that. I really ran and got it out the mud. I seen turn. Now all the way on the west side with my chain out. I done seen some of the best. Keep my head up.
I really went and got it out the mud. I seen turn. But you all the way on the west side with my chains out. I done seen some of the best. Keep my head up.
Dollar sign, yeah, I get that. With dollar signs, let's see how far your bars gon' get. Don't do no features, unless I know you got no price on this.
I don't do no beatbox, leave your feet hot. That running like a track star, right out them Reeboks. There's no more parties for your shorty, but she still gon' be a. To find a with some guap with your bro. Got no cap. We counted big bucks before I saw that TikTok. Your favorite rapper probably waiting on the next trend. I'd rather get it out the mud before you help me. That boy Mike DZ, he don't rock with me. They ain't no stopping me. I seen them pop up out the cut when fans start upping all my streams. I remember ain't nobody used to talk about my heat. I remember everything. I never throw away receipts. I don't do no beatbox, leave your feet hot. That running like a track star, right out them Reeboks. There's no more parties for your shorty, but she still gon' be a. To find a see they catch up. Oh, God. If you see Cap, just put the Billy on it. Got the city on it. I was riding in that Civic, homie, probably with a shorty. Now I never like to kick it. Everybody keep recording. Go by two things in my lifestyle: money and lose. Everything start getting better. You gon' see they ain't even cool with you. Bad tryna fool with them. Want nothing to do. Fake love tryna make amends just cause of that little bitty trend on TikTok. Leo feet hot, that running like a track star. Right out them Reeboks. There's no more parties for your shorty, but she still gon' be a to find a with some guap. I go by dollar sign, yeah, I get that. Without them dollar signs, let's see how far your bars gon' get. Don't do no features unless I know you got no price on this. This double lamb ain't got OGs, just throw a beat and I'ma eat little
If the squad ain't with me, then it ain't right. Yeah. Hey, oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Yeah. Hey, yeah. Hey, 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 hey. Same squad, same squad, same squad. Drop top, coupe, Dodge raindrops. Big back plays on FaceTime. Squad ain't with me, then it ain't right. Same squad, same squad, same squad. Drop top, coupe, Dodge raindrops. Big back plays on FaceTime. Squad ain't with me, then it ain't right. Same squad, same squad, same squad. Cross move quick like AI. Chain shine bright like daytime. Stack big bread like waist high. I don't do lanes. Watch out like 2 chains. I done swerved in a new lane. I came up, who I was down with. You change up, stay far from around me. I came up, who I was down with. You change up, stay far from around me. Same squad, same squad, same squad. Drop top, coupe, Dodge raindrops. Big back plays on FaceTime. Squad ain't with me, then it ain't right. Same squad, same squad, same squad. Drop top, coupe, Dodge raindrops. Big back plays on FaceTime. Squad ain't with me, then it ain't right. Yeah, no it ain't. Touch green and stats, booze off in the safe. They ain't talking cash, so I did the race. NASCAR with the pace, feed you water on the chain. Fake, you know love where I'm from. When I'm on the beat, I make it thumb. I need that bread like every crumb. Came up from nothing, made a sum. I came up, who I was down with. You change up, stay far from around me. I came up, who I was down with. You change up, stay far from around me. Same squad, same squad, same squad. Drop top, coupe, Dodge raindrops. Big back plays on FaceTime. Squad ain't with me, then it ain't right. Same squad, same squad, same squad. Drop top, coupe, Dodge raindrops. Big back plays on FaceTime. Squad ain't with me, then it ain't right. Ay, 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 ay.
21s. Black, Iverson. When I started ballin', I was sliding. I was in the club before I was 21. Now I'm with a savage and she 21. I used to rap 200s around 21s. Now I'm in Atlanta, shout out 21. Started in the back, now I'm in the front. In a do-rag and a beater like I'm Iverson. You play all day. I made it lane, y'all stole the sauce and I watched all y'all take. I hope it tastes amazing, consider that y'all grace. Apologize ahead of time for flying y'all face. Turn it in a cause it's not far away. Know where y'all stay, so let's keep it player while fighting. We can do all day. She wanna crash at my crib tonight, but she leave eyelashes and stupid my don't find. With a Pikachu beanie on top of Murakami pillow eating Synagogue. A lot of come around me try to be the same, but I can't practice with no that's not in the game. I'm Black Iverson. When I started ballin', I was sliding. I was in the club before I was 21. Now I'm with a savage and she 21. I used to rap 200s around 21s. What's I doing? Now I'm in Atlanta, shout out 21. Really out here. Started in the back, now I'm in the front. In a do-rag and a beater like I'm Iverson. Yeah. They used to try to leave me out the flyer for the show. Now my trailer say it's Guap Dad on HBO. Get delivered to my I'm in Cologne, smelling like buying cologne. Miami, it's not cold. No, we not on a boat. I'm on the river with my bros. We in trap with at least 15. I did 10,000 hours, then did 15 more. Cause I'm always trying to double my stats and team goals. In the middle like bingo, with no prize to take. So we both on the floor, but you ain't never played. You a fan, have a seat, sit down and watch the game. I'm Black Iverson. When I started ballin', I was sliding. I was in the club before I was 21. Now I'm with a savage and she 21. I used to rap 200s around 21. Stupid young. Now I'm in Atlanta, shout out 21. Started in the back, now I'm in the front. Do-rag and a beater like I'm Iverson. Waved up.
Agua bendita, que se ocupa, cura o curita. Cállense que llega visita. Qué familia tan perfectita. Lo que no se tiene se pinta. Tapen con tapete o cobija. La verdad incomoda y te pica. Si no es de tu talla o medida. Amén. Yo crecí con complejos. Yo no pido consejos. No por mí ni por ego. Pero usted ni vela ni en... A mí me dijeron que yo ya no llegara más a misa, porque le di un beso yo a una chica, y ahora de repente se le quita. Lo persinado, acuérdese que yo era monaguilla. Y donde se le fue lo católico pensamiento. Ese padre tiene cola que pisar. Que tanto juzga si es tan similar. Hay tanto chisme que hay que evitar. Mi madre no es santa, yo no soy tonta. Chusma tanaca y que tanto le importa. Al chisme si escucha y pa' ayudar está sorda. Y a mí me dijo fea una gorda, y a mí me dijo gorda una fea. Me dijo, también me miró feo, que es pobre pero... Qué oso, qué oso, ay, qué oso, ya, qué oso. Quiero mi cartera bien ballena, ay, abuela, perdón. Si por usted fuera, no tuviera ni buen vuelo ni avión. Qué oso, qué oso. Agua bendita, que se ocupa, cura o curita. Cállense que llega visita, qué familia tan perfectita. Agua bendita, que se ocupa, cura o curita. Cállense que llega visita, qué familia tan... Ay, qué oso. Esta familia bola de chismosos, que con tanto rezo y rebozo no se les quita lo envidioso. Pa' acabarla la hacen de toso, le echan un poco, tíos mentirosos. Aquí entre nos son tantos celosos, echan de todo, sale hasta lodo, saca el fabuloso. Y vamos a sacar la mugre, vamos a sacar verdades aunque todos suden. A mí ya me vale más de toda mi vida hablaron mal y yo no le hice nada a nadie. ¿Qué familia tuve? Que si yo... del baño, no les parece con quién salgo. Usted tiene otro hijo en el barrio. Mira, aquí ni santas ni pa' allá ni pa' acá, aquí no hay ruta. Y si no le gusta, no se admire. Mire al chile, las miradas insultan. Y